Mike Bohn joined now by Belal Muhammad, the former champ, who returns to action Saturday, UFC Qatar against Machado Garry. Belal, how's it been out there so far?
Man, it's been great. The people here have been amazing. The sights, the energy just feels really good to be out here.
Yeah, that's awesome. When did you get there?
It's been a couple weeks now.
Okay, nice. And the reception's good. They love you there, I imagine.
Yeah, man, it's just different over here. It's way better than being in Canada. I'll tell you that much.
Wow, hater. But man, what a great time to talk to you. Obviously, your fight super significant for this division. We just saw so much change at welterweight on Saturday at UFC 322. What was your biggest takeaway from the night of fights? It could be any of those three big results that we got.
Man, I think Morales probably had the biggest performance to finish a guy like Brady in that way, and Brady was coming off a couple wins. That was huge. I think a lot of people now realize who he is. I've been saying it for a long time that he's a beast. People are like not looking at him. But after beating Brady like that, now they're looking.
Yeah, seriously. And that was like my big question going into that fight, given the fight you had with Sean. Just like, how is he still going to react when a big shot lands? And is it going to be much different? Was that kind of a question you had going into this matchup as well?
Yeah, I mean, I said in my breakdown that I don't think that he likes to get hit, and if he can't get you to the fence, it's gonna be a long night for him. And then Morales did a good job of just hitting him early, hitting him fast, and he's a big boy, so those hits hurt.
Yeah. What about Prochus and Leon Edwards? What did you make of that?
Oh, I mean, Pratis, he's very good, very smart. He's a sniper, man, and I think Leon Edwards just got out of his game plan. It looked like he was meant to be like wrestling the whole time, but I think Pratis talking to him a little bit, getting in his head a little bit. Leon started chirping back, but that's not your game. I think that's Pratis' game. He's very smart and cool and just chilling there. Uh, but yeah, it sucks for Leon right now.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. What do you think his future looks like after, having such a long streak and then it's a decision, then a submission, then a knockout?
I think now it comes down to like maybe fun fights. Masvidal comes back, you get Masvidal. You've had Cerrone talking about coming back, Nate Diaz. I don't know. I think he's at that level now, not the young up and comers.
Right. Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. And then, of course, the main event, we saw Islam go in there, do his thing. A pretty one-sided performance there. Did you expect that fight to be like that definitive, or did you think Jack would have more for him and be able to have some more success?
No, yeah, I mean, I said it, if Islam sometimes goes into fights and he wants to strike a little bit, right? He wants to brawl, but I think they did a good job of keeping him sticking to the strategy, and he did a very smart job of hitting those calf kicks early. I think that played a huge role in it, and it really messed up Jack's footwork. So then that was just an easy target for Islam to shoot and take him down. But I knew if it hits the ground, I don't think there was anything that Jack was going to do to be able to get up. Islam's so good on top, and he's very heavy.
Yeah. What did you kind of see out of Islam at this weight class? Did you notice anything like meaningful compared to all his lightweight fights in terms of what he was able to do, or did you pretty much just see a similar guy in there?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a similar guy. I knew he was big enough for 170. I didn't think that he would be undersized or anything like that. Them guys are they're all so strong. They all train with some monsters over there. So I don't think that there'd be a size that matters. I think it comes down to like Jack not training with somebody from that region, right? You could train with Craig Jones, you could train with this jiu-jitsu guy, but the guys from Dagestan and the guys from there, like DDP felt the same thing when he fought Hamzat, right? If you never felt it, you don't want your first time to feel it in the cage with a referee in there.
Yeah, for real. Well, we'll circle back to what all this means, but of course, your fight plays into this entire picture here. Just tell me, like, how is the preparation for Ian? What are your expectations for this fight on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, preparation was great. I feel like I'm training with two of the best strikers in the world right now. Ignacio Bahamondes and then his younger brother, who's with me here in Qatar right now, 17-year-old. His kid's a little monster, and he's already a pro. So I was like, the next generation of all these young guys in the welterweight division, I got to find some young guys and even younger guy right here with this kid. Uh, not Epstein young, but it's MMA young. So for me, it's just the energy they give off, the style they give off. I couldn't ask for anybody better.
That's awesome. And how much better and smoother was this camp? I mean, I know you don't want to make any excuses for the Jack fight, but people who are paying attention know how serious that foot issue you had that led to, you pulling out of the Shavkat fight. Did this just feel much more sturdy and just like healthier of a training camp?
Oh yeah, man, it felt great. This is the best I ever felt, the strongest I ever felt. And yeah, man, I just can't wait to get that taste out of my mouth and get in there Saturday and get my hand raised.
Yeah, how much different is the mindset coming off a loss? It'd been such a long time for you. Like, was it remotivating, refocusing? How did that change your mindset going into this fight?
Yeah, man, I hate to lose in anything, man. We've been doing nothing but playing video games all week here, and I've just been pissed off anytime I lose a game. So like to lose a fight, it's even worse. So for myself, like you said, you're not there's guys that lose a fight and they give excuses and they look for reasons why, and then their next fight they'll lose again because the excuse was a lie to themselves. So they're lying to yourself. So for me, it's we had to refocus, we had to readjust, we had to see, all right, what went wrong, what didn't go wrong, and then we just had to outwork our last camp. And this camp was our best camp, and I think Saturday I'm going to show it.
Yeah, you've never been hesitant to give a very thorough and broken down prediction. What are you going to do to Ian Gary in there on Saturday?
Honestly, for me, it's I think Ian's going to try to run around the whole first round. Um, but then by the end of the first round, his little point jabbing is not going to work. Then I'm going to grab a hold of him. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to let him back up just because I want to show him that I could take you down if I want to. Uh, and then I'm going to outbox him because he said he could outstrike me. He thinks he's a pretty striker. He's been in there with some great strikers, right? He's been there with MVP. He's been there with Shavkat. He's been there with Pratis, and none of the guys finished him. So for me, it's finishing him on the feet and then reminding everybody who I am.
Damn, I mean, that would be a hell of a statement, but what does it do here? I mean, obviously, the elephant in the room, Islam is now the champion. Does this change your future plans here? I know you've talked about maybe middleweight. Like, is that in play? Or what do you think the victory, if you get it the way you want to, what does this all mean?
I mean, we're looking at Jake Paul. No, I'm messing with you. For myself, it's only focusing on one guy, man. I don't want to look past anybody. I'm only looking at Saturday. Ask me that question Sunday. I'll give you an answer.
Okay, that's fair. Everyone wants the shot, though. I mean, that's pretty clear. We saw these guys make
Yeah.
the performance. Usman, Shavkat. Who ultimately do you think is going to get the next fight with Islam?
Yeah, I mean, I think for Usman to talk and act like he deserves a shot, the guy's 1-3 out of his last four, and he turned down a fight with me to fight this weekend. So I think he's automatically marked off. I feel like Shavkat being injured and being out, he's gonna have to get another win. Um, I think the front runner right now is Morales, right? The performance he had, the streak he's on. So for me, I got to outperform his performance.
Mhm. What about this whole Ilya Tapuria X factor? Do you think that happens, or do you think he ends up staying at lightweight and we kind of keep these two apart for now?
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay at lightweight. I just for him to just keep skipping up, unless Islam decides he wants that fight and he goes back down, and the UFC pays him to go back down. It doesn't really make any sense for Ilya to go up and then just throw away that 155 division. He has Gaethje there for a shot. He has Paddy there for a shot. So I think there's some guys there. I mean, Arman and Hooker are fighting this weekend, right? I
Yep.
think the Arman should have fought him. So for me, it's the lightweight still has guys there, so I don't think it really makes any sense for the UFC to have that happen.
Yeah, there's too many good welterweights right now. It's I want to see Islam fight some of these guys and just see how much he can enhance the legacy. But what do you think of this? I agree with everything you said about Usman, but it seems like Islam is pushing for that fight as well. What do you make of that?
That's Ali in his ear. That's Ali planting his seeds. That's what Ali does, man. He plays the puppet master. But at the end of the day, the UFC is in charge, and it's like, do you want to put this old fart with no knees in a title fight? Like, you can't count on a guy like that who's just a coward.
Yeah. Do you think so? You don't see that being likely? I mean, I kind of get Islam's side. Like it's like the John Jones Stipe thing. You want to get this legendary, long
The easy
reigning
fight out the
champion.
way.
Yeah, like you want to get it on your resume, right? Before he's gone.
No, I mean, I think for these guys, they're never the type to say, "Oh, I only want to fight this guy," or "I only want
Yeah.
to fight." Them guys willing to fight anybody. And like you said, with especially these young guys that had these huge performances this weekend, uh, there's better guys that deserve it, guys that earn it, instead of sitting out 4 years and then beating a guy like Buckley, and not like a great performance either.
Yeah. A lot of stuff can change, but I assume you think you might need another fight after this. Is a rematch with Jack of interest at all to you at all, or do you not really care about getting that one back?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose, you want to get that one back, right? For myself, uh, I got to get past the end, and then I can start thinking about what's next. But for me, I just got to worry about Saturday, shutting this kid up, not giving him a chance to talk, and not giving him a chance to breathe.
Yeah. Two last things here, Bilal. What did you make of everything that happened outside the Octagon with Team Habib and Dylan Dennis? That happened right in front of me. Like all that footage that's going around was mine. It was
Really, you should have
insane. It
threw a
got a
couple of
little
kicks in
scary
there,
for a
bro.
sec. What's that?
You should have threw a couple of kicks in there.
It got a little crazy for a sec. Once they started plowing the rows of media section and the barriers over, it was like this is maybe getting a little out of hand. It kept going and going.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what happens to a troll when they're in real life. A guy that really doesn't know how to fight. A loser like that who just he deserved it. He deserved to be in a coma. I was hoping that we would never have to hear this loser talk again. So I'm glad that these guys shut him up and put him in his place.
Yeah, well, we won't be seeing him at UFC fights anymore, according to Dana. And then the other bit of news,
Yeah.
you mentioned Jake Paul's name. They just announced him and Anthony Joshua in a boxing match for December 19th. What's your thoughts on that one and how it
Oh,
goes?
Danny announced it.
Yeah, it's official. Heavyweight fight, 8 rounds, 3 minutes, a pro fight.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, the kid's got guts, right? Uh, I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it, see what happens.